Hey guys, this is Karthik Kantwal from Apex Finso and I'm back with your daily dose of charts for tomorrow's trading session. I apologize yesterday that there was no video upload for today's trading session because I had a lot of work to do. So I was busy there and I had a couple of other things to take care of as well throughout the day. But once again, I'm sorry. So now moving on to what's new for tomorrow. The first trade that we have is on HDFC Bank. After quite some time, it has broken a really strong support level at 1550. So that is exactly where we are going for a role reversal based short idea. It also happens to be the nearest swing high of ongoing lower high formation. Stop loss going above the previous swing high at 1570. Ideal targets 1% on the downside. Moving on to the second trade is on Sun TV. Similar reasoning. We are going to go for a short at swing point at 507 of a lower high formation. Stop loss going at prior support and resistance level at 512. Ideal targets 1% on the downside. Moving on to the third is Sibla. Now Sibla, similar to HDFC Bank, has broken a long-standing support at 800 and we have also witnessed role reversal from that level, support turn resistance. That is exactly where we are going to go for a short trade now. Stop loss at 810, ideal targets 1% on the downside. The fourth is SR Transfin. Now here again, unsurprisingly, we have a similar scenario. 1400 was a long withstanding support. It has broken and it is aiming for a role reversal confirmation now. So that is where we are going to go for a short entry. Stop loss at 1418, ideal targets 1% on the downside. Moving on to the final equity trade that we have is on M&M, where it has started interacting with a long-standing support and we have seen some buying pressure rise from there. So we're going for a slightly aggressive buy position here at 827, stop loss at 817, ideal targets 1% on the upside. Now moving on to the indices, today was a very volatile trading session and the indices especially had a lot of to and fro movement, ups and downs. To be honest, that is the best scenario for an intraday trader because you can take advantage of all those moves. As you can see, our zones were very well respected. Talking about just today's scenario, you can see these are the same zones that I had drawn out day before yesterday, so they are still into action. You can see you had a clear strong rejection coming from 35,600 and if you had actually shorted there, it was an easy 1% trade on BANKNIFTY as well. You had a similar scenario on Nifty too, where the above zone played out and then you had to fall down. You had a similar buyback from a support opening as well. Now moving on to what's in my mind for tomorrow's trading session on Nifty. To be honest, this is a range that I don't really want to participate in. This range is too wide for me to play breakout trades, and this range isn't exactly that small for me to go from support to resistance or resistance to support. So right now, going by the charts, for me personally, Nifty isn't really favorable for any aggressive entries. If talking about the option chain is what piques your interest, then option chain gives you immediate resistance at 14800 with 1.8 million added contracts, significant at 14900 with about 933,000 added contracts. Support comes in at 14700 with 1.9 million added contracts, significant at 14600 with 1.2 million added contracts. So on the option chain, you have a range of 100 points, 14700 to 14800. Buy above that, sell under that for the next 100 point targets. The PCR comes out to be at 0.95, which is a bit on the higher side of bearish but not aggressively bearish. When I talk about the second index, however, Bank Nifty is clearly trying to break down this level that we have of 35,100 or 35,050. If that is broken, we'll see a smooth 200-250 points down move till 34,750, 34,800. If that happens, I'll be the first on the train to catch that move. But to confirm that, I would prefer waiting for just 1 or 2 15-minute candles in the opening session. On the upside, if we have, if we break this zone at 35,300, we can go for an aggressive long of 35,500. Not a zone, but a swing point, a small swing point. We can go for a long targeting the next swing point at 35,500. When I talk about the option chain on Bank Nifty, I have immediate resistance at 35,300 with 180,000 added contracts, significant at 35,500 with 530,000 added contracts. Support comes in close at 35,000 with 445,000 added contracts, significant at 34,500 with 361,000 added contracts. The key thing, however, to note is the PCR, which is very bearish at 1.04, so that is aggressively bearish. hence me waiting for the breakdown trade on this one. This is it for tonight, guys. These are all the charts that I had to share with you. If you do need or want these charts in the live trading hours, then check out our Telegram channel at the Apex FinServe. I share everything there before the market opens. I hope you have a wonderful green trading session tomorrow. Don't forget to like the video, comment on the video as well, of course. Subscribe to the channel and press that bell notification icon too. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good night. Bye.